Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well, Gemini. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome. We have reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So you are getting there, getting to where you want to be. Let's see what we have as an angel message. What do we have for our lovely Geminis for the week ahead, angels? What does Gemini need to hear? Your number is 1239. You might be seeing that number. It might be resonating for you. It can be a repeating sign as well that we get from God's Spirit. The universe is a sign. So we have this is a sign that both your angels and ascended masters are with you now. They are here to help guide and direct you to further develop your natural born skills and life purpose. So that might be a message that you need to hear and might be a number that you're seeing, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you. Weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for our lovely Geminis. Angel, spirits, guides, overarching energy first, as we always do. What does Gemini need to hear for the week ahead? Message for our lovely Geminis. All right, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Devil. We have the Moon. We have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female, or the energy of the card. Can be to do somebody who is solid, stable, secure, successful. Might also be that you're focusing on what brings you stability and security here, Gemini. Again, male or female in these energies for you. We have the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. Yeah. You know, I like this energy here, Gemini. The Nine of Wands can be when we've been tested on a journey, and, you know, it can be the wounded warrior. We can, you know, we know what we've been through, and this person has amassed 9 wands. You know, they've come so far on a journey here. It's interesting. This is, the energies are saying here, I'm not going back to that person or that thing. I'm not falling back into that. This is really the energy here this week of resisting temptation. The devil can be the devil within, as I always say, but it can also be the devil without. The devil can be vices, addictions. We give into temptations, our wants, you know, with the devil energy. It can manifest as a person as well. So physical desire, passion, knowing it's not for our highest good. Controlling behavior, manipulative behavior, you know, jealous behavior, obsessive behavior. I mean, call it what you will. It can be a behavioral pattern that's not serving our highest good in any life area, really. This feels here that you're being tempted back into something that you've moved on from here, Gemini. This is the pull back. And it might well be here extremely powerful to resist. Extremely difficult to resist, but it's an energy here that someone is saying, no, I'm not falling back into that pattern. Again, whether it's a personal thing that you've been dealing with within, or whether it's to do with a person in your external environment as well. And that can be in any life area. But it certainly feels here, I'm not being pulled back to what this person is asking of me or tempting me to do, or, tempting me to fall back into a cycle with them or connect to them in some way that isn't serving my highest good. So this is the energy here of, I think that you moved on from something here and there's a pullback. Because the Three of Swords and the Moon, I don't want to hurt myself again. Now, we can hurt ourselves in a number of ways, or I don't want to get hurt. Because the pain of what you've experienced before with this person, or the devil within, is very real. And we see the painful truth. This is that sense of also how we can hurt ourselves, So the moon is really telling us to surrender and trust our intuition. If something doesn't feel right, then it isn't right for you. And you're being guided through times where things aren't fully clear, because the devil really does prey on a weakness when we can be tempted to fall back into something that's not serving our highest good. And clearly, emotional pain has happened in the past. Now, the Three of Swords can be to do with breakups, third-party situations, painful truths. But it can also be pain that we can cause ourselves. We can put ourselves in painful situations as well if we're not careful. Even, our health and happiness and well-being can be, deeply wounded and hurt by our actions with the devil as well. So this is that sense of, even though it's about surrendering and trusting your intuition, because you're letting history guide you here in terms of what's happened. And if something doesn't feel right, then it doesn't feel like it's meant for you here. Free will. Generally with the devil, should we choose to go back with that devil energy, then we know what to expect, more of the same. It doesn't change. So the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Wands, this feels more to do with turning your back on a situation here and focusing on what brings you stability and security, what brings you value, and moving in a direction that has potential for growth and positivity. This is what I see for you here. This is that sense here, Gemini. You've turned a corner, even though this would be a kind of saying here, you're arriving at your destination because you're not going back to falling into a pattern that's not for your highest good. So, for example, if it's to do with an addiction, this is a successful outcome that you can finally, this is that sense of finally saying you're free. You can move on a brand new direction now because you've been tempted and you're not being pulled back into it. This is that kind of feeling of you're free and things feel more positive and optimistic about the future is a positive thing to see. Because again, the Three of Wands, opening up your world and feeling positive about what's coming in, turning your back on something that's not serving for your highest good, and understanding the direction that you need to go in terms of growth, passion, creativity, purpose, feeling positive and excited about the future because you've done it. You've been very mindful here in terms of a focus here on what brings you stability, security. And it can sometimes be the impact on finances. It can be also the people who ground us and matter to us, people who we feel safe with and secure with, we can build our lives with, people that bring value into our lives. It can be a focus in terms of financial security by not paying for things as well and falling into old habits. So either way, whether it's the devil within or the devil without, and also in terms of relationships, you're looking for something more solid and stable and secure and someone who you can build your life with. So this is the scenario here, even though there is that sense of the Nine of Wands, this is that sense of I'm not going back, I'm not being pulled into it because I remember how testing that was and I've come so far on this journey and I'm not going to kind of fall back into old habits or fall back with a person that's not serving my highest good. And this is the success because Spirit is telling you you've arrived because you finally said no to that devil, is the fundamental energy here. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Gemini. Your affirmation: inspiration and beauty is in everything around me. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Geminis? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Gemini. Spirit, animal, oracle message. Yeah, I love that. I love it with the devil. This is the energy. This is cutting cords this week. And a strong sense of you've done it and you feel empowered about it because you're freeing yourself from the hold that that devil had over you. This is that sense of it loses its power, whether it's within or without, like I said. So we have Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Gemini, what a powerful reading for you. That's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week ahead, and I will see you next time.